Imagine this. You open your charts and instantly spot a move. Afraid of missing out, you enter too early. Minutes later, you're stopped out. Frustrated, you jump into another trade, chasing the market, only to lose again. Sound familiar? This cycle keeps most traders from becoming consistently profitable. The problem usually isn't strategy, it's patience. Many beginners believe success comes from finding the perfect indicator or system. They spend months searching for a strategy that never loses. But experienced traders know the truth. A strategy only gives you an edge. Patience allows you to use it. The market offers endless opportunities, but only a few are worth taking. Professional traders don't make money because they trade more. They make money because they trade less and wait for high-probability setups. Patience isn't doing nothing. Patience is disciplined action. Every mediocre trade you avoid protects your capital. Every time you wait for confirmation instead of reacting emotionally, you strengthen your discipline. One of the main ideas behind the Zen trader is that suffering comes from attachment. In trading, we're attached to making money, being right, and catching every move. Those attachments create fear, greed, frustration, and revenge trading. The market doesn't care about your expectations. It simply moves. Successful traders stop trying to control the market and start controlling themselves. They accept uncertainty, accept losses, and understand that no single trade defines them. Think of a lion hunting. A lion doesn't chase every animal. It waits patiently until the odds are in its favor, then attacks with confidence. Professional traders behave the same way. They observe. They prepare. Then they execute without hesitation. The market rewards precision, not activity. One of the hardest lessons to learn is that doing nothing is often the most profitable decision. Many traders feel they always need to be in a trade. But professionals understand that action only has value when it's necessary. Your job isn't to trade every day. Your job is to protect your capital until your edge appears. FOMO destroys more accounts than bad strategies. You see a candle exploding higher. You tell yourself you've already missed it. Seconds later, you convince yourself to enter anyway. Then the market reverses. You weren't following your system. You were following your emotions. Remember this: there will always be another opportunity. There is no shortage of trades. There is only a shortage of patience. Successful traders don't get paid for being busy. They get paid for making good decisions. 3 high-quality trades will always outperform 30 emotional ones over the long run. Patience also changes how you experience losses. Instead of asking, "How do I win my money back?" ask yourself, "Did I follow my rules?" If the setup matched your plan, the loss is simply part of trading. Losses are business expenses, not personal failures. Another important lesson is understanding the difference between movement and progress. Watching charts for 10 hours doesn't make you better. Taking more trades doesn't make you experienced. Real progress happens when your emotions become smaller, when losses no longer control you, when wins don't inflate your ego, when your confidence comes from following your process instead of your profits. The market is a mirror. It reflects your fear, impatience, ego, and need for certainty. You're not fighting the market. You're fighting yourself. Before entering your next trade, ask yourself 3 simple questions. Am I following my trading plan? Would I take this trade if emotions weren't involved? Am I trading because I see an opportunity or because I'm bored? These questions alone can save you from countless unnecessary losses. Patience isn't something you're born with. It's a skill you build. Every time you ignore FOMO, you become more disciplined. Every time you wait for confirmation, you become more consistent. Every time you accept uncertainty, you become more professional. If you remember one thing from today's video, let it be this. The goal isn't to predict the market. The goal is to become someone who can consistently follow a proven process without letting emotions take control. That's the real edge. Trading isn't about catching every move. It's about staying in the game long enough for probabilities to work in your favor. The best traders aren't smarter. They aren't luckier. They simply have better emotional control. And emotional control begins with patience. So the next time you sit in front of your charts, remember, the market will always offer another opportunity. Your capital is limited. Your attention is limited. Your emotional energy is limited. Protect all three, because sometimes the strongest position in trading is no position at all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.